Hi y'all, welcome back to the Nightlife. Tonja here. I'm coming through with a conversation, and the topic of this conversation is sinking fund savings accounts. Now, in previous videos I had said that I was going to take my money from the one high yield savings account and put it into a Capital One, because a lot of you had Capital One and you recommended it. So I opened up a Capital One account, and it has been work, you guys. It has been work. I feel like I've been treated like a criminal by Capital One. Let's be clear, Capital One, if you are listening, you are not doing me a favor. I am giving you the honor of my business by putting my money into your establishment. So they had to verify me when I first opened up my account, which I did. I went into the bank, I gave them my driver's license, my social security card, and they did all the verifications. And they said, oh no, you'll be fine to open up, because you can open up to 25 savings accounts, which you can use as sinking funds, which I think is awesome. But every time I went to open up an account, I had to verify. I got to a certain point in opening up the account, and then I had to call a number, and then they put me through a series of questions like, have you ever changed your name? How are you going to fund these accounts? Have you ever changed your social security number? Just stuff like that. And of course, I was upset because, I went into the bank, I verified all my information, and the representative said, oh, you'll only have to do this maybe a few times. Y'all, I planned on opening up all 25 of those accounts so that I could, create my sinking funds, which means they were making me do that 25 times. I'd have to hang up, call back, no. So in frustration, the one before I actually went into the branch, she said, ma'am, you're gonna have to go into the branch because we're having trouble verifying you. Y'all, I lost my I can't say the bad word. I got in the car, drove to the bank. I said, look, if this isn't going to work, let me know. I will take every dime, every penny out and go to another establishment. You're treating me like a criminal. And the question still commenced. She says, how are you going to fund these accounts? Do you have a job? How long have you had your social security card? Have you ever changed your name? And I gave her all of my verification information, my social security card, my new Capital One debit card, my driver's license. I verified. And I could hear the person on the other line saying, well, how does she plan to fund all of these accounts? I said, ma'am, I am a disabled veteran. I'm a veteran and a government employee. I have a job. That's how I'm going to fund these accounts. I'm sorry, I'm screaming. I'm upset. Because Capital One, you have done nothing but treat me like a criminal. And all I have been trying to do is deposit my money into your bank. God bless the lady behind the counter, because she was on the receiving end of what I had to hand out. And I did. I upfront apologized to her because it's not her fault. She's just doing her job. And I sat there while they opened up all 25 of those accounts, and they went through the verification on all of them. But to get to that point, they treated me like a criminal. And for that, you're wrong, Capital One. You're wrong, because you don't tell your customers that there's such a offering that a person can open up 25 accounts. Because at first she looked at me like I was crazy. Like, 25 accounts, really? I'm like, ma'am, go on Capital One's website. I'm not making this up. So I opened up all of my accounts. It took me about 4 trips to the bank, and the final trip took me about 2 hours. So if you're going to bank with Capital One and you're going to do those 25 accounts to open up a sinking fund, beware. You might run into this same problem. And I am going to write them a lengthy lengthy review. I'm going to reach out to the CEO. I'm going to go as high as I can go. You have to do better with your processes, Capital One. You have to do better. Don't treat me, a veteran, and a customer banking at your establishment like a criminal. If you're not going to do right by your product offering, then don't offer that. Stick to credit cards. Don't get into banking. Don't offer people the ability to open up 25 accounts. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand the security protocol that you have to go through. I appreciate it. But after a person verifies themselves 5 times, ooh, you guys, listen. I just wanted to come through and say that I'm on my way home. It's been a very long day. I have spent hours with Capital One that I cannot get back. I opened up 5 accounts on my own, and then I had to go to the other I had to go into the bank to open up the final accounts. So beware. That's all I want to say. Beware. That's my savvy tip. Beware. And if I can help just one person, not to, you know, if I can give you a heads up as to what you're in for, maybe I hope it's helpful to somebody out there. But everybody within the sound of my voice, beware, caution, heads up, however you want to say it. But I hope that you guys are all doing well. I'm setting up my sinking funds at Capital One. Do I regret it? A part of me does. I've already transferred a large amount of money into their bank, and I'm still tinkering with the idea of just withdrawing all my money, just merely because of the way they treated me. I need a fat-free cookie. I don't drink soda, so I can't say I need a fat-free cookie and a Diet Coke. I don't. I need a glass of wine, you guys. But welcome to the Nightlife. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I hope you're doing well. Until next video, be awesome, be great, keep your head up, keep smiling. Amazing things will happen, you guys. And even after all this, I'm still gonna drive on. Why? Because God has got my back. I love you guys. See ya.